I just noticed that McKinsey is today 99 years old, soon 100. There are very few firms that actually survive for so long. And McKinsey is not only surviving, but it has been thriving as an institution for the last nearly 100 years. What's the secret?
So I think it's three things. I think for a long time, for almost our entire history, we had a dual mission. It's about having client impact, and it's about attracting and developing and retaining the best people. And I think these two, parts of our mission and the underlying values have been core and have served us incredibly well. The second thing I would say is we have a history of constant change. The McKinsey of today is not the McKinsey of 50 years ago or 10 years ago, etc. So one thing that makes consulting firms survive is constantly adapting and changing to client needs and the evolving world around us. And the third thing, which is what gives me confidence also looking ahead, is our ability to attract the best talent. As long as we can do that, I'm very confident that we'll have a good next century as well.
Okay, thank you so much. Nina, I have a question for you. Michael just spoke about client impact. Now, we are in a situation where many organizations out there are experimenting with AI, but I was recently reading an article that not much of that is in the bottom line. So it appears like there's a lot of activity, a lot of noise, but very little is happening. What do firms need to do to get the buck for their investment in AI?
So I think the key thing is that it's never just about technology, and it has been often looked at as a tech AI solution problem without rethinking the entire way of working, operating model, and see it as a full transformation of the business model. So I think the thing that the firms really need to do, and the companies, is understanding, of course, what is my future of work automation potential, but then also strategically planning what is the workforce I need in the future, prioritize that, and reshaping their way of engaging, working, setting up their structure, but also lastly, really pursue a very strong executive education, because the executives need to be trained and learn and be literate about what does it mean to kind of move in a agentic Gen AI world.
Okay, so I will get back to this executive education question to you, Nina, but before doing so, I will actually ask Michael, so we heard about what companies need to do. Less, maybe use cases, let me use other words, less use cases, more strategic, more holistic as an approach. What is McKinsey doing?
So first of all, I think for us, this whole agentic AI or AI more broadly is a huge opportunity and not a threat. That would be the frame. I do think as it stands, it's a huge opportunity to help our clients to adjust and reinvent themselves and embed that technology in the core. But of course, the same also goes for us. So we have, made massive investments in terms of the technology that we embed into our work day to day. But also we're running programs from literally, an analyst up to a senior partner to increase literacy and understanding of technology and how to apply it in a responsible way in day-to-day business.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Michael, which now brings me back to you. You spoke about executive education. You spoke about that firms need to train their individual for the world of the future. Now, that's what we do at university. That's our job. So as you look at universities, what advice would you have to us as we think about the curriculum for the future, as we think about the skills that we want to help our students develop? What do we need to focus on?
So I think there are three things. One, tech cannot be left aside. Everyone in the future will need to have some literacy and some AI and tech knowledge. So I think it's going to be table stake. The second is going to be the cognitive skills will continue to matter and will start making you distinctive also to, let me say, the robot, the AI. So critical thinking, because whatever we will get, even also from McKinsey, whatever you will get from Lily or your tool, you will need to dissect it and make sure that it makes sense. You will need to question the sources, question the outcome. So the problem solving, the structuring, the asking the right question, prompting is going to continue to be really important. And the third that for me is going to make also the distinction between, great talent is the leadership, the social and emotional skills. We will need to become even stronger at empathy, listening, negotiation, communication with people, because the interpersonal is going to rise even more as you have more AI around.
Okay, so for our listeners or for our audience, Lily is the AI tool that McKinsey has implemented, and what you're saying is that what we expect is technology savviness, AI literacy is a table stake. That's a hygiene that must be there. But then what will make people distinctive is their ability to use their cognitive skills, creativity, problem solving, critical thinking, and the social emotional skills that are connected to leadership, because I assume there will be lots of transformations and change happening in the economy, and leading people through that change will be relevant and very important. That has been a very insightful conversation. I thank you both for coming and visiting us. Again, it's been a great privilege. It's great to see you back at university. You are here on a regular basis. You often visit us, and every time you're making a difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Claudio.
For having us.